go ahead, sip some water. If you want to shake your body, just shake your body. Simply relax yourself. Request you to put your phones on silence so that it doesn't disturb you. Clap your hands, cross your legs, gently close your eyes. And just be with your natural incoming and outgoing breath. Remember, any thought that comes in, bring back your awareness on your breathing. Let us know. Bring all our awareness in this present moment and be with our natural flow of incoming and outgoing breath. Do not open your eyes. Simply be with your breath. Last 1 minute. Simply be with your breath. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently open your palms and place them on your eyes. And whenever you feel ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful meditation today. A huge clap for showing up for ourselves daily and for this meditation. I would love to know how was your meditation today, and you know why we clap? We clap because every sound, every friction has power to shift your energy. And right after we meditate, we accumulate a lot of energy in our fingertips. So we are just in a way giving that back to our own system. So, and it also help enhance the environment around us. You know, we have bells, similar way. All right. So anybody would like to share their experience? How was it? How was your meditation today? Try again. Jigna should not be disabled. Let me. Okay. Anybody wants to share their experience? Please go ahead, or else we'll dive right into the topic today. So I see Victor today. Hi, Victor. We have been missing you here, but so glad that you're here today. And all right, let us dive into the topic today then. All right, so let's talk about forgiveness. I know it's something that we have heard a lot since our childhood. You know, we have been taught about forgiveness in many different ways. But today, let us learn to forgive ourselves and others. Okay. I have always believed, that in the power of staying in present moment, being in present moment. I've always believed the power of now. And I truly believe all thoughts, all my emotion that I am experiencing in this moment are creating my reality. So just imagine finding yourself having thoughts of bitterness or thoughts of unforgiving thoughts, and your desire is to have a happy life. So your thoughts are full of bitterness, unforgiving, and what you want and what you desire is to create a happy life. How can that happen? Just think about it. For a moment, think about if you continue to choose to think angry and resentful thoughts, how can you really be happy in the moment? So by choosing to not forgive anybody, or choosing to you know feel that uh, pain or bitterness for somebody, or for your own self for that matter, so many times we are full of bitter thoughts about our own self. Maybe the way we look, or maybe the way we performed in some kind of uh, activity that we were supposed to perform publicly, or anywhere we failed. We tend to be so hard on ourselves and tend to judge ourselves, or think about how could I not do it, how could I embarrass myself that way, how could I, or how could they speak to me like that, they hurt me a lot. So all of these thoughts we keep in our heart, we keep in our mind, and we think that we can create a beautiful life out of it. How can that be possible? Just imagine, no matter how justified your being unforgiving, no matter how justified you being angry on somebody, or you being not able to forgive somebody is, or maybe you're completely right at your part, and somebody did a bad to you, or bad to somebody that you love, and you choose not to forgive them. Maybe that the reason is justified to you, but who is getting harmed by choosing to stay in past and holding on to it? Who is getting hurt? Who is really being punished here? Not them. Absolutely. You are. Because we are living in our mind. We are creating that hurt within us by thinking that situation over and over and over again. They are not living in our heart, they are not living in our mind, or they are not functioning or creating this reality for themselves. We are. So maybe we think that, oh, they did so bad to us, they're such a bad people, they're such a bad human being, we wish them, sometimes in anger we could have really bad thoughts about people. We may also think bad for them. Maybe they should, in anger, you can also say they should just go to hell. But while saying that and thinking about that anger and staying in that anger, who is harming, who is punishing themselves? Our wishing them to be in hell will not make them experience hell. We will be thinking about that anger, or accumulating or birthing that anger within us will make us experience that hell. So do yourself a favor, even if anybody do, no matter how much wrong, you choose to forgive. First, yourself for letting anybody do that to you, for letting anybody cross that boundary for you, so that they are able to hurt you in that manner, and then forgive themselves for doing that, because they are only human being. Choose to believe that mistakes are allowed to be done. And if you can understand that that's wrong, know that you have much understanding, much maturity than they have. So you are a kind of a bigger person here. And choosing to forgive them makes you even more bigger. And I'm not talking in the form of a status or standard or anything like that. I'm talking from a place of heart. So in the place of heart, you're a much bigger person, because you can understand that what you can see, you can differentiate between right and wrongdoing. But also, how can, you know, how can you be so fixated on that this is right and this is wrong? Again, remembering what we learned yesterday on the part of judgment, losing the act of judgment. Yes, we cannot deny the feelings, or we should not deny the experience of hurt. No, I'm not saying that, don't judge and don't ignore yourself, or ignore the hurt that you might have felt by others' action. All I'm saying is, you have felt it, yes, but don't overjudge, or don't judge their actions, or don't judge them for doing that. Forgive them and separate yourself from that experience altogether. Forgiving of yourself or other will release you from the prison of past. Stop living in past. When you feel, just now take a moment to introspect. Okay, whenever you feel stuck in any situation, or you say that I'm doing affirmations, I'm doing all kind of prayers, but it's not at all working, my life is still the same, my life is still full of struggle, and I'm still feeling, confused, anger, depressed, all of that, know that there is still some forgiving needs to be done. You are still stuck somewhere in the past, you're still stuck in some situations which have not been healed from within, where you have been hurt. When you do not flow freely with the flow of life in this present moment, it usually means that you're holding on to your past memories, which have caused something or the other unhealed trauma within you. It could be regret, sadness, hurt, guilt, all kind of these feelings. It could be blame, it could be anger, it could be, sometimes feeling of revenge. Any of these, and each one of these states come with a space, come from the space of unforgiveness. So don't judge yourself for feeling that. Don't judge yourself for feeling any of these emotions, that, oh, I may be a bad person because I said something wrong to, or felt something wrong about other person. I'm a bad person. I need, now I've done something wrong. Understand why any emotion occurs happens within you, occurs within you. So all of these emotions, if you are experiencing, know that they have took birth because there's some unforgiveness has left to be done. I want to know from you how many times it has happened for that you have chosen to be right over being happy. How many times you want to be right, no matter what, no matter how much sad, or how much suffering you're going through, but you will stick to your knowing that this is right, and I will separate myself from everybody but be right. Manjari is saying, I always prefer to be happy. Because if you are happy, you will be able to reproduce happiness. You will be able to reciprocate that happiness. And staying in the state of resentment or anger or, guilt, blame, all of these emotions can only attract more of it. it's not the it will not change the fact that it will not change the truth. If you are right, you will always be right. But you're choosing to shift the focus. You're choosing not to reciprocate the emotion or the situation that has occurred. You're choosing to choosing, I know that person has done wrong. I know that person is not in that state of awareness or maturity to understand that they are doing wrong. But I have that maturity, so I choose to be happy. I choose to forgive them. Okay, let me see the chat. Jigna saying, I always feel guilty about things. That guilty about things is different, actually. But of course, that's also an emotion, But guilty about what? Guilty about, again, know why that guilt is coming. And the moment you get to know the core reason behind it, you will be able to surpass and get out of it, look beyond it. So if you're holding on to past, you cannot experience joy, or you cannot experience uh, your desired goals in the present situation, in your present reality. Know that we have been learning about this since the beginning of these 21-day program, that you create your own reality. Your words, your thoughts are most powerful. So you do not really want to waste your current thoughts or your emotion to continue to create your future based on the garbage of past. All of that is garbage, waste. It's not useful. So simply for your own good, release it, let go, move beyond it. And I'll come to the part, how can you do that? How can you practice forgiveness, the practical way of doing it. But first, let us understand, Okay. Also, when you blame any other, always know that in any situation, if you're choosing to blame somebody, know that you're giving the power to other person, that they hold, that they have so much power over you that they can be responsible of making you feel or making you go through that suffer. How can you put the key of your happiness or any emotion, for that sake, into somebody's else hand? How can you do that? And if you are ready to do that, ready to be keep on experiencing the same kind of patterns in your life, same kind of suffering, same kind of hurt, all of that again and again and again and again, because you are not the driving force of your life. They are, other people are, whosoever is doing that to you. How can we do that? You have the power to create your life, but we choose, because we do not understand this fact, we choose to give our key to anybody's else hand, that if my husband or my wife do not do this or do that, or speak to me like that, or take me out somewhere, or give me that attention, so I do not feel complete, I do not feel happy. If my children do not love me or listen to me or respond to me in respectful way, I cannot be a good mother, I am not the good father, or all of that. Everything, the source of your belonging is 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 another person's hand. How? Why? Just start questioning. The moment you start questioning yourself, you will start to awaken yourself. So questioning is very necessary. Just a second, I'm getting a phone. Just give me a second. Thank you for the patience. I'm back. All right. So now take a moment and just think about it. And I'm not saying that by forgiving somebody, you allow the pattern of behavior of hurting you by any person out there. All I'm saying is they do not hold the key of making you feel all of these emotions which are not good for you, which are not helping you create the better reality of yourself. Do not confuse forgiveness with acceptance. Okay. Do not confuse these two words. I'm not saying accept anybody's wrongdoing. All I'm saying is choose to forgive them. Forgiveness can be tricky and confusing. Many people there, think that victim mode uh, is equivalent to forgiveness. That everything happens with me, and they tend to put themselves in a pity pot. What is pity pot? Is that I always bad happens with me. Always somebody comes and maybe do bad to me, or use me for their good, or trouble me or betray me. Again, if you find yourself in this position, know that you have to choose first, forgive yourself for letting anybody do that to you, and then forgive them who has done that to you, these acts with you. Now I want you to do some practice with me, just for a little while. Okay. It's what you do is, if you are holding your phone, I would request, if you've joined from phone, just place it somewhere where your hands can be free. Okay. And maybe you can remove your spectacles as well if you're wearing any. Put your hands on your heart. Okay. And close your eyes. Relax yourself again. This is not a meditation that we're going to do, but this is a practice of opening your heart and affirming. Repeat in your mind, or if you want to speak loudly, you can speak it out loudly without opening your mic. That's okay. Along with me. And take a deep breath in. Release a deep breath out. And with the release, simply feel your heart opening up. Take a deep breath in again and release a deep breath again. One more time. Take a deep breath in and release a deep breath out. Now, with all your heart, repeat after me. The door to my heart opens inward. I move through forgiveness to love. As I change my thoughts, the world around me changes. The past is over, so it has no power now. The thoughts of this moment create my future. It is no fun being a victim. I refuse to be helpless anymore. I claim my power now, in this very moment. I give myself the gift of freedom from the past and move to joy in this moment. There is no problem too big or too small that it cannot be solved with love. I am ready to be healed. I am willing to forgive, and all is well. I know that old negative pattern no longer limit me. I let them go with ease. As I forgive myself, it becomes more easier to forgive others. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I'm living the best way I can. I trust myself. I am enough. It is now safe for me to release all my childhood trauma and move into love. I forgive my parents, my loved ones, for any kind of words or actions that they have might done or said to me, knowingly or unknowingly. I forgive everyone in my past for all perceived wrongs. I release them with all the love in my heart. All of the changes in life that lies before me are positive ones, and I am safe. Take a deep breath in and release a deep breath out. Stay with this energy for a second. And whenever you feel ready, remove your hand and open your eyes. Do you feel much better? Jigna, oh, I love your smile, Jigna. Your smile is just brighten up the whole environment. Beautiful smile you have. Hardeep says, yes. How about others? How was it? And if you want to do, I'll give all these affirmations in the group. Any time in the day you find yourself going back to past memories or anything that has happened to you which holds deep memory within you, or space within you, which keeps popping up and during any trigger points, sit with yourself. And you can do this is not a meditation, this is practicing affirmations. All right, with that, I know it's already 1 hour, but all I want to say is that you have a choice. You always have a choice. And you can choose to stay stuck and be bitter, or you can choose to free yourself from this prison. Do yourself a favor, willingly choose forgiving the past and let it go. And then move to create a joyful living for your own self and your loved ones, even for the people who may have hurt you. I know I'm asking too much, maybe I'm asking, something which seems like impossible to love the people who have done ever wrong to you. But the moment you do it, trust me, you will be so elevated, you will be lifted up in like so light, like you will feel that as if you're flying in the air. Choose to love the worst kind of people in your life. Love them, send them love, send them all the love, all the healing that you have. Send them power so that they can choose to come out of their miseries. Because again, remember, we are mere reflection of each other. So because they are hurting others. So if you will vibrate the healing that you have done on yourself, you've done that work on yourself, you will absolutely also affect them, send it to them. No, this is called butterfly effect. Again, don't Jigna is asking how to send healing. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm not asking that now sit and now send healing to all the people around you. I'm saying your frequency, your vibration, the frequency that you vibrate at, reciprocate in the environment around you. So you don't have to do anything to send it out. You have to become that. And that naturally will be reciprocating around you. So if you're full of love, you will naturally touch people's heart. Why happy people attract people? Because they have their energy is attracting other people. They're happy and they're not just showing it for people to be happy, to attract people. They are resonating that energy out. So your energy, your vibe, speak before your words can touch people. So whatever you want to attract in your life, become that. That was about it. If anybody wants to ask any question or share anything, any experience of yours, because I know the importance of forgiveness now, because if I had not forgiven people in my life who I, believed were doing wrong to me or have done wrong to me, I would have not be sitting here talking about this, Absolutely, Victor. I'll share it in the group, in WhatsApp group today, right after this session. And yes, Jigna.
I always feel that these sessions should continue. I don't even like to drop it at night. Also, even if it's 2 o'clock in the night, I would prefer to attend it. They are so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Lots of gratitude to you and the entire team. Lots of gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gina. It's absolutely same. I can resonate with your passion because I can go on and speak, you know. I have to forcefully stop myself that okay, I have dedicated this time because I respect everybody's time here.
Yes.
So I can absolutely understand, and you don't have to stop. You can simply, if I feel so powerful. I live in India. Here it is 12 a.m. and I have been sleeping at 4 a.m. because I feel so powerful. I feel so energetic after all of these sessions that I'm not at all, sleep deprived. Whole of, like, I sleep 4 hours a day. I've been sleeping 4 hours a day since 6 days now, and I'm not feeling sleep deprived or anything like that, like I'm lazy or tired. So definitely I choose my time to read books. I choose my time to either, uh, uh maybe I can write about something that the thoughts that are coming. Choose to I will recommend some books for today's related to today's topic and the topics that we have been discussing. Please inculcate this habit of reading book. I cannot speak about the benefits of reading book, the right book. All the knowledge that I've gained is by listening to different masters, especially one master that I really look forward to, and reading the books that he recommend, and many other masters have recommended.
Ma'am, are
And
you aware of any audiobooks that are available?
I think you will have to find the audio version of any book that you like. You can simply Google it or find it on Amazon. But like, I don't know, you can ask if any specific book that you have in mind. Just let me know, and I'll see if I have the resource. I'll provide it to you. But simply Google it and you'll find it.
Okay. Thank you,
I
ma'am.
want to share this book with you all. I don't know if you can see it or read it because it's showing mirror, but I'll send it. I have a PDF, I suppose, and I'll share this book with you. This book is by Louise Hay, and this woman is a magical woman. This woman talks about healing in a way that nobody does. She has written great books like You Can Heal Yourself. Read this book, You Can Heal Yourself. This book will change your perspective about diseases. And her story is magnificent. She's a miraculous lady. She was dealing with uh, so many diseases, and she healed herself. And after doing that, she wrote this book.
Ma'am, what is the title of the book?
How can you I can heal myself. I'll share all the details in the group, so don't worry about it. How I Can Heal Myself by Louise Hay. Okay, and this book is Power is Within You. This book is again talks about loving yourself, knowing your worth, and also a little bit about forgiveness, but it mostly this talks about finding the power within you. So this is a gem of a book that you must read. All right, with that, thank you so much for being patient and listening to me. I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you had great time and something or the other helped you today. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. I'll send all the resources in the group, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.